coming up on At Your Leisure.
We're the Johnson family.
And we're in Marysvale at the Paiute Trail Jamboree. We're excited for a super fun day.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm Mark Yardley, and I am going to show you how to make a gourmet meal with only 4 ingredients.
And I'm Will Oxley. If you're looking for deals on OHV parts, look no further than the UTV Utah Swap Meet.
Welcome to At Your Leisure. We're the Johnson family. We're out here in lovely Marysvale at the Paiute Trail Jamboree. This is going to be a crazy day. They have so many fun things planned. What do we have today?
Well, we're so excited. I heard there's blindfolding, there's mud racing, there's money in mud. So we're
Money
pretty excited.
and mud. How much better does it get than that?
Well, school's right around the corner. The kids start so soon and we needed a little extra fun. So we decided, hey, let's do this. Let's get in the mud. Let's have some fun. It's starting right now, you guys. Let's go.
Paiute Trail Jamboree is an event where we host guided trail rides for your UTVs or ATVs or motorcycles on the Paiute Trail system. So one thing it's free. Anybody can come. They don't have to pay anything to ride our trails and do our guided rides or even do the events at the park. If you want to purchase meals or t-shirts or something like that, there's a cost to that. But many people come, they park their RVs, they eat in their RVs, and then they spend the time with us on the trail.
Here we are in Marysville. They have a jamboree every year. Jorgensen's feels like it's very important, and we really enjoy supporting our people in our area. Marysville is our backyard. This is us. This is what we do. This is why we do this, is for fun, to get out, enjoy, to have a nice family event. It's the epitome of what Jorgensen's is about. It's really good for us as a business to build these relationships. People talk to other people. Everybody becomes a great big happy family.
The Jamboree is super busy. I think we came underprepared. We were surprised at how many people we fed, but we made a lot of pulled pork sandwiches and a lot of loaded nachos and things like that. But it is a great influx for our county. The Jamboree people come and they enjoy our trails. We have some awesome trails across the 3 mountain ranges between Monroe and Beaver and Parker. So we have some great trails, and people have discovered them, and it's fun to have them come to our county and be part of it. So
Would invite anybody that's wondered about it to, come try it out.
All right, here at the Jamboree, the junk food is top notch. I mean, fried Oreos, nachos, we got soda. Stella's got a pickle. Delicious.
While we go see what else they have to eat here, you guys check out this next story.
Oh, you know what, Chad? Katie barred the door, bless her heart. She'd love to be here.
I heard her outside knocking.
We're actually, she'd love to be here with us, but she can't be. So we're gonna take over and have an awesome time here this afternoon. And the nice thing is simple and sweet.
What are we cooking? What are we cooking?
We are cooking Rosemary beef tips with either noodles, potatoes, or rice, whatever you like the best.
All right, that sounds awesome. Let me tell you how this whole thing started. Mark and I were talking a little smack about easiest recipes, and I thought I had him with my 2 cheese and sour cream fondue that you can have ready in like 15 minutes, and he aced me. This one, I think, it sounds delicious, it looks great, and I'm anxious to find out. So what are we gonna do?
You can't beat it. I mean, 4 ingredients. We've got our wine here. We're gonna be doubling up. We're doing a double batch today. So if it's small and you don't want to do much, just remember 1 cup, 1 pound, 1 can, and a few dashes of the Worcester. Let's go ahead and start out, and we'll put the wine in. Ooh, that smells good. It's hard not to sample that.
Well, there's a little left in the bottle.
Okay, a little bit of French onion soup.
2 cans. Here,
We'll throw that in.
let me be a little useful.
Perfect.
Do you need me to grate any cheese for you today?
You know what? I'm a little disappointed in myself. We don't have a big block of cheese. And golden mushroom. The nice thing about a crock pot, boy, once you get it started, you don't have to mess with it.
The only thing is you have to get up at breakfast time to cook dinner.
You know what? That's all right. I enjoy that. I'm always up a little earlier than everybody else. It's always nice. This is the best beef ever, and it's just a rump roast, and it is absolutely amazing. Just set it in there. Some people like to brown their meat first. If you do, that's great. I like it just thrown in the crock pot, and that's how I do my roast. I don't brown them first.
And that's basically it. Just put it on low and cook it all day.
That's it. A little dash Worcester. We don't want to forget that. It's amazing how good that stuff does. That's about a tablespoon.
Wow, this is like the shortest cooking segment we have ever done in our life. So I guess fire it up.
We're good. Turn her on low.
It is on low.
6 hours. 6 hours. That's important.
All right.
And if it goes 8 hours, it's not going to hurt it.
Well, Mark, you know, this is an interesting way to approach things. You make dinner before breakfast and you come back and enjoy it. What's left to finish this off? We've got noodles.
Gotta put a little bit of cream in there. About 1/3 of this little container right here. That gives it a beautiful color, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And then that is gonna definitely thicken it up. Let's give it a try.
All right.
You were asking me why I called it
Yeah,
rosemary.
I was asking you, why do you call it rosemary? I didn't see any rosemary in the recipe.
My mother's name, my beautiful mother's name was Mary. And so we call it rosemary.
All right. That's great.
For the tip, so.
Okay. I cheated. I already had some.
How was it?
It was delish. Well, that's absolutely delicious, Mark. Thank you very much. There's more at your leisure ahead. We're going to eat.
Stedman's. Ride hard, play hard.
Sometimes you just gotta play dirty, and dirt has been the Stedman's family playground for 50 years. Come jump on or into your new side-by-side, ATV or dirt bike, and make your own trail with Stedman's in Tooele, your dealer for sales, service, and accessories. Looking for road bikes or e-bikes? We have those too. Go online or come in today and see the Stedman's family and check out their incredible line from only the best: Yamaha, Honda, Polaris, and Beta.
You might think it's 300 miles out here, but remember, it's only 30 miles back.
At Your Leisure has a long-standing reputation and a large, loyal audience of adventurers in the outdoors. Although we're excited to continue to grow and enjoy the shared success of our longtime sponsors, we have space for more. And if you have a brand that would benefit from the 2 decades of goodwill that we've built, contact us at AylTV.com and let us amplify your voice above the competition.
When you're ready for adventure, fuel your machine with Clear 91. Fuel for performance, fuel for adventure, and fuel for the long haul. Ethanol-free, 91 octane. Fill up with Clear 91. Only available at Eagles Landing. With you for the long haul.
Hey AYL fans, it's time again for the Red, White, and Road 9/11 Memorial Ride, brought to you by AYL and Stedman's Recreation. Ride the most scenic road in the country, Highway 12. Lunch will be held at the beautiful Kodachrome Basin State Park, and a barbecue dinner will end the day back in Torrey. Sign up now at the AYLTV.com events page. Registration is limited to only 50 bikes, so sign up today and we'll see you on the red, white, and road.
All right, welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are at the Utah Paiute Trail Jamboree. Having a good time, the adrenaline's pumping.
We're ready to go. We're gonna drive blindfolded. I'm not that great without a blindfold, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky.
I think we're gonna have the W. We're gonna win. Jerry, we're gonna win. Okay, tight right, tight left, you got this. Straight means don't move it.
Okay, we're ready to rock.
Unfortunately, I think I'm pretty good at being bossy. Okay, y'all ready?
Here we go.
Oh, Jerry, you're blindfolded. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Go! Okay, you're gonna straight a little bit. Don't move, don't move. Yep, keep going, keep going. You gotta go, 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 go. Jerry, go. Go, 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 go. Tight right, tighter. Go, now done it. Come on, Jerry. Done it. Tight right. Got it. Go. Yeah! Got it. Left. Got it. Tight left. Got it. Straight. Now don't move. Yeah, you're gonna go forward. We're gonna do tight left. Tight left. Go. What does that mean if we hit the barrel? Okay, reverse. I think we're okay. All right. Keep reversing a little more, just a little more. I think the barrel's still okay. Did we crush it to death? Stop. And we're heading out. Tight left. And straight. Okay, you're gonna go good. And a little right. This is much harder than it seems. A little left. And go straight. No, a little right. Stop. Okay, turn.
Which way?
Just take the reverse course. Stop. Tighty right.
Okay.
Tighty right. Okay, stop. Now just go slow.
Wait, you can't touch it.
Oh my God. Yeah!
Are we? Oh my gosh. Let's rewind this a little bit. We just finished driving blindfolded through like a barrel race.
Let's talk about sometimes in the car how I do this to your one eye and I think I'm funny. What? And we really did it today.
So I had a little bit of practice. I'm a little bit used to it, but
I just think if you weren't wearing a blindfold, we for sure would have won.
we would have won. If I didn't have that blindfold on, Brianna actually, so the whole goal is she's supposed to give me directions. I'm blindfolded, I'm supposed to do it. Maybe 4 times she grabbed the steering wheel.
I don't know. I don't know what happened, but all I know.
And I'm still curious what direction ooh is. So we're still figuring that out.
That means right. But here's the deal, Jared. If we wouldn't have run over the barrel, if I didn't do such a tight, you nailed it. You did exactly what I said, and I said too tight. I think we got 1:20, a minute 20, which isn't horrible.
That's not bad.
We would have been in the running.
At least at one point I heard Brianna apologize to somebody. We weren't trying to kill you, so.
Well, at the end, when we're coming up to like crash into 3 different side-by-sides, my hand did this. And then someone yelled at me at the front. She yelled really loud, really mad at me, and I'm like, it's just a game, I'm really stressed.
So we've heard some crazy stories, like people fight afterwards. We're still married, nobody got hurt.
This didn't come off, it didn't come off.
This is a huge success. So it was tons of fun. We're enjoying our time here at the Paiute Jamboree. This thing is going just nuts.
I need to be more bossy, I think.
That's debatable.
Hey, a minute 20, not too bad. All right, you guys, more at your leisure after this.
The first thing you notice is the colors. Blue sky contrasting against red horizon. Blending Utah. The world goes on forever out here. There's nothing stopping you. In blending, you can ride right from downtown on Recapture Rim Trail, discovering the heritage of the West without limits or boundaries. Don't be held back. Join us in a land of true freedom. Blending. More to be explored.
Wondering where your next OHV adventure will take you? Outsiders Utah has your answer with downloadable GPS routes, ride times, distance, local amenities, and other details. 360 street views of the trails that let you explore before you go, and more. Eliminate the guesswork and uncertainty and find a trail you'll love. Visit outsidersutah.com and see the trail before you ride the trail.
There's no time for small talk. So let's cut to the chase. Your chase. To turn your to-do list to dust and jobs into accomplishments. But this means you gotta go big. Big hauls and bigger tows. To get it done early enough for some big adventure. Because doing it all with time to spare is no small feat.
Places like the San Rafael Swell are famous for a reason. Endless riding opportunities, history that reaches back millennia. Sites you never knew existed. All it needs is one central location where you can easily visit it all. That place is Farron, Utah. Sleep comfortably, dine in, and ride directly from your hotel or campsite. Experience the San Rafael Swell. Experience Farron.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're at the Paiute Trail Jamboree. We're having an awesome time. Right now we're getting ready to participate in the King of the Trail. I'm gonna take the girls, we're gonna go hit a little bit of mud, couple of jumps. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hendrix is also gonna give it a shot on his dirt bike. That's gonna be wild. So check it out and let's see how it goes.
2 days out of our event, we ride the trails, and then on Friday, we do events on the park. We do King of the Hill, which is an obstacle course. We do Blind Man's Bluff, which is you have the driver blindfolded and your passenger telling you which way to go. We do UTV soccer, where you have to use the big ball and get it through a goal, and then we do a mud run and a belly flop contest.
So from being here for so many years, people come from all over the country. It's really interesting to see some of the same faces from states, 2 and 3 removed from here. They come, enjoy this beautiful area, enjoy our backyard, and mingle. They go on wonderful rides. This is kind of a unique event where they have a bunch of games in the park. You probably will see some footage of the races and the games that they play, and it's fun. It's a nice family event. I've done the belly flop, and I've done the blind man, and I've done the King of the Hill. Yep, I've done them. I haven't ever won, but I sure tried.
You know what? It's a great event for families. Bring your family, bring your UTV down. The kids love the belly flop and the mud runs, and we let them all go through the King of the Hill course, and then you spend the time on the Paiute Trail system with your families. It's great. It's great. The best thing about it is we like them to come and introduce themselves to the Paiute Trail system at one of our events, and then we want them to come back on their own.
Marysvale is quickly becoming a favorite. I think it's topping the charts for one of my favorite places here in Utah.
We love these little towns. They're so quaint, they're so cool, but the best thing is we're right here and we're in the middle of a crazy trail system. The Paiute Trail goes all along the outside. You can go for days and days in any direction and see some awesome scenery. This is a great place, great taking off spot to really go see some sights.
I know, you really have to come. If you haven't been here, you got to take a trip. Bring the kids. It's a really great time. All right, we have a great story. We want you to take a look.
You don't get deals on power sport stuff very often. So for us, it's like a kid in a candy shop right now.
$5, they're $4.25.
Really?
It's $20 just for the controller. I just bought.
OHV enthusiasts were like kids in a candy store at the OHV swap meet this past weekend. And this man, UTV Utah President Bud Bruning, was like their Willy Wonka. The first of its kind, the idea for the OHV swap meet existed years before it was put into action.
For anybody that's been in the off-road industry for any length of time, you have parts. And so we just got to sitting around talking one night around the campfire, and we said, you know what, we need to do a swap meet.
Talked about doing this for a couple of years, and finally decided to just get it done, and it's been a lot of fun.
And it's been a massive success.
Yeah, you know, we came down to try and find some deals for our side-by-side. Some great dealers out here with good deals on tires, wheels, parts, clothing.
We love riding, so anything that we can add to what we already have is wonderful.
It's been awesome. We have had quite a few people and quite a few sales.
Seems like everybody's having a good time and kind of just rummaging through everybody's old stuff and finding some relics and some good old gold, basically.
Starting as a way for friends to plan off-highway vehicle outings, UTV Utah has grown into what might be the largest centralized off-road group in the world.
The UTV Utah group is started on just basically friends getting together and riding, and it's just bloomed and grown and just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger.
Just last December, we hit 40,000 members, and now we're knocking on 50,000 members in the state of Utah.
Comprised of primarily local vendors, the event was a wonderful opportunity for buyers and sellers to come together.
Yeah, there's a lot of local vendors selling stuff.
Try and keep it with the local dealers and local shops.
Yeah.
We have a great relationship with all of the power sports dealers, and because all of our members buy from them, whether it's parts, services, whatever it is, they buy from our local dealers. And so when we reach out to them and say, hey, we want to put on a swap meet, are you guys interested? They showed up with, I mean, pallets of stuff. I'll bet there's easily a couple $1 million worth of product here today, and they'll probably sell a large portion of that, which is amazing.
What's clear within seconds of meeting these OHV enthusiasts is not only how much they love off-highway vehicles, but how much the community means to them.
I don't think I've ever been on a ride or been to an event or anything where people weren't absolutely welcoming.
Yeah, I would say, like, you know, we've definitely made new friends.
All of these vendors, all of these individuals, all the people that are part of this are all friends. You know, we all know each other, we all see each other, we all work together in the industry to make sure that everyone's safe, that everyone's out, and everyone's taken care of when they're on the trails. Everyone's come together, and these events are fun because you're with people you like to be around, like-minded individuals, just have a lot of fun. And the events, it's great for the deals, but it's also great for the camaraderie, people sharing a common interest and doing everything together.
I would say that all of my closest friends right now, I have met through UTV Utah.
I go to a lot of this stuff by myself, and you know, if my wife can't make it or whatever, and I don't ever feel like I don't fit in.
When you walk around, everybody will introduce themselves to you, they've met you, they come on our rides, they come to our events, so it really is just like a big off-road family, and that's the thing that I like the most about the group is the culture we've built within it.
A huge success for both vendors and patrons alike, the OHV Swap Meet is likely to become an annual tradition.
I'm pretty sure we'll start doing this every year.
Where do you start your day when there are endless opportunities to explore? In Richfield, we'll set you on the right track with the Paiute ATV Trail right on our doorstep. Head into the Tusher Mountains and taste the crisp mountain air. Explore desert landscapes that echo voices from the past. Richfield, the heart of Utah Trail Country.
Join us on AYL 24/7 with early access to commercial-free episodes, detailed trip itineraries, a look behind the scenes, group discussions and forums, profile and account customization, individual segments, and a nostalgic trip to classic episodes. We want our viewers to get the show they want to see when they want to see it. It's all the viewing you've grown to love and more. Sign up now at AYLTV.com.
Before you pack the car,
before you plan the route, make sure your vacation
be the one you always dreamed of.
With a pre-trip visit to TuneX.
Locally owned,
regionally connected.
TuneX can get you on the road
and keep you there, no matter where you travel in Utah.
From timing belts to oil changes,
transmission service or new brakes,
a towing upgrade or even a tune-up.
We have the certified technicians
to do the job right. There's a TuneX near you.
Find it at tunex.com.
This is what it sounds like when quality speaks for itself. The Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew with class-leading comfort for 6. Tough, reliable, capable, part of the 2023 Honda Pioneer lineup. Enough said.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure.
We're here at the Marysvale RV Park. It's a great facility. It's awesome to come and just spend a couple of nights in your RV. Beautiful views, great facility, and it's really close to all the cool stuff here.
It's awesome. It's really close to the event. It took us 2 minutes to get back here, and we just had to come clean up, check on the crazy dogs, and just get our bearings a little bit. We're so anxious to go back to the event. We've had such a fun time, and I think there's a lot more fun to be had. Are you guys having a good time, kids?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Okay, well, while we do this, we want you to take a look at next week's show.
Hey, Brianne, looks like you guys have had fun. Chad Booth here. Next week, we are coming to the end of our 21st season of AYL. Over 1,600 episodes. And as a result, we're going to stop, take stock, and take a look back at some of the people, places, and things that have helped us and our sport grow in our 2+ long decade of bringing adventure to people across the West and across the nation, while ensuring that our public lands remain public for everyone to enjoy, and the opportunity you have to participate with us in the future. Then, Reese Stein is taking us back to Antelope Island as he's showing off their newest edition of an already amazing list of outdoor activities. Take aim, it's going to be great. And finally, we are going to check in with the Range Valley Ranch. They are working round the clock to complete a brand new lodge that will be dedicated to veterans and their families in the healing process of going back to civilian life. Now, let's take a look at the upcoming calendar of events. First up, on September 9th in Torrey, Utah, is AYL and Stedman's Recreation Annual Motorcycle Ride. It's the Red, White, and Road. Registration is limited to 50 bikes, so sign up now before it's too late. Then, September 13th through the 16th is the San Juan ATV Safari in Monticello, Utah. This is a spectacular OHV destination, and it's really an area most people haven't fully discovered. So why not go to the Jamboree, join up, and find out what this amazing region is like. And finally, on a more serious note, we regret to announce the passing of Creighton King. Creighton King was the Maxxis rep and a friend of the off-road community, whether you are on side-by-sides, ATVs, or in full-size. He was a great friend and always cheerful, always there for events. Tragic accident, Creighton, we will miss you.
We have had the absolute best day. I can't even believe these kids all got out of their comfort zone today. We made friends. I mean, Hendrix, I think he got second place today. Stella won $50. Izzy jumped in a mud pond. Like, what happened? It was so much fun.
We had a great time in Marysvale. This event that you guys do is tons of fun. The kids had a lot of fun. We had a great time.
You got to be sure to get your family here. I promise you will not regret it.
Absolutely. And just remember, there's an adventure around every corner.
All you have to do is get out there and create your own adventure.
At Your Leisure!